10 years later or 9 years later, the equipment and the software that we were using in the stores became a little long in tooth, and we decided it was time for a complete refresh. We needed a whole new set of hardware to run it, and that's where Harry came into place. We knew they're the main Toshiba electric dealer at least in Ontario, if not in whole Canada, and we had a chance to demo some of the equipment for up to a month at a time, and that made it very easy for us to make a decision. Looking for the same reliability of the product and basically speed. Like, retail is not sexy, it just has to work. We're a small crew here, and we've deployed the system in 100 locations, so that the equipment needs to just work, right? Less than do the job. Scan, track, not crash, be up and running when we need it. So this is what we were looking for. I think we had resistive screens before, and now we have infrared touch screens. More reliable, the longevity is better on those. So again, we're going back 10 years with Toshiba. So we've tested it. For us, the tech equipment is tested and tried, tested and true. Very well engineered, very resilient. These, especially the touch screens, the terminals take a lot of abuse. It's 100 locations, 600-700 people touching them more or less every single day. The environment is not the most gentle environment. Lots of dust, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's humid, and those units are never shut down. It's just a quicker checkout time, less keying errors, and if you can check out customers quicker, then you squeeze more transactions per hour. And I'm thinking mostly Wednesdays, Fridays, or lottery nights when we have lineups. People want to come in, get their stuff, and check out after hours when people come from work, and that's where you really see it. Schedule some downtime in 100 locations. And you can't do it overnight. You have to do it weeks in advance. If you don't have visibility in where your equipment is and when it's going to come in, really you're flying by night. The ordering and the delivery of the product was pretty much customized to our needs. We had some instances where we needed sort of level 2 support. Stuff that we couldn't handle ourselves. We couldn't have questions that we didn't have the answers, or we couldn't find the answers ourselves, and that's where Arma came in with their extensive experience with the hardware and installing this hardware day in, day out across Ontario. Of course, they already had the answers that we couldn't even figure out. And of course, there was during the planning stage, Harry came up with a lot of useful ideas about how to stage the product and what's the most efficient way to roll it out, based on many rollouts that they've done already. Software vendor, ECRS, they've made available an iOS-based app that works on iPods and iPads. So we use the iPods with this particular app on them, and for scanning we use a sled, a device that goes around the iPod, and it adds an extra battery and a 2D scanner for scanning barcodes. And that seemed to work very well for us as well. It helps, again, receiving goods quicker. It helps us eliminating or removing damaged goods or out-of-code product quicker from the system and keeping precise track of the quantities. It helps us cycle counting. We do weekly counts of our high-ticket items like cigarettes in every single store. So it improved tremendously the accuracy of the inventory, the on-hand inventories in the stores, and which translates in lower inventory levels, so lower costs. The system that we're using, Catapult, is used in convenience stores. It's a US-based system. It's used in many, probably 4,000 or 5,000 installations in the United States. So as a system, it works.